Google now bracing for a massive lawsuit after conservatives declare enough of their evil censorship. Martin Walsh for the Western Journal reports that Ars Technica PragerU filed a lawsuit this week claiming that YouTube and Google have been deliberately restricting some of their videos. Quote, Google, YouTube have represented that their platforms and services are intended to effectuate the exercise of free speech among the public, according to the complaint. As applied to PragerU, Google YouTube used their restricted mode filtering not to protect younger or sensitive viewers from inappropriate video content, but as a political gag mechanism to silence PragerU, according to their complaint. PragerU, if you don't know, they state was founded in 2011 by conservative host Dennis Prager, and he claimed that YouTube and Google are now restricting its viewers with certain parental settings that prevented the company from generating ad revenue. PragerU stated that they believe at least 37 of its videos have been censored by the restricted mode filtering, a feature that limits views based on a slew of reasons, including age restrictions. Prager strongly believes his company was targeted for being conservative. The lawsuit said that YouTube and Google's arbitrary policies violated the First Amendment and several California civil rights laws. Now, finally, somebody is standing up against the internet media giant Google and fighting for the free speech that has been restricted for so long. So many people now being affected by YouTube's arbitrary and very broad policies. We have been one of those channels who have constantly seen videos demonetized over a variety of political topics that they believe is just too controversial for advertisers. Meanwhile, you look across the spectrum, when you turn on any news channel, you'll find that major corporations are already advertising on news channels on those very topics that they're restricting on YouTube. As a matter of fact, this channel lost 90% of its revenue on March 25th of 2017, and that was a devastating blow to us. We used to have the ability to have non-skip reserve ads, and that we had almost 40% of our content was displaying those ads. And since that entire adpocalypse, as it was called, occurred, and YouTube decided to restrict channels, especially news channels like this one, we lost that aspect of our ad revenue. 40% of just those ads were making up roughly 90% of the revenue on the channel, which is massive. So what happened now is I believe we receive about 0.2% of non-skip reserve ads, and that's because YouTube has removed us from the category that is permissible to receive those. If you go across any YouTube channel, you can find those little box you can't skip out of it. You can't skip the ad. And that's maybe why you see more ads showing up on our channel here. And that's because YouTube has become increasingly hostile to conservative outlets, to news outlets. Meanwhile, those very news outlets are receiving advertising from the large corporations that would have been paid for those non-skip reserve ads. So it's a really, really big problem. It's going as far as they're deleting channels. The Doctor of Common Sense was recently deleted. We're seeing other channels just vanish because of this massive arbitrary censorship and restriction of free speech on the platform that was once known as an open forum for free speech. Now, everybody has to watch what they say. They can't type. I mean, we cannot type certain words into our titles. A lot of people complain, oh, Franchi, all you do is use clickbait. Well, what most people don't understand is that we cannot be descriptive in our titles. We have to be absolutely vague and even more nondescript because of the censorship that is flagged by keywords. And that's the truth. Most people don't even realize that. So, those are my thoughts, and I'm glad to see PragerU stepping up to the plate to make a difference here. Maybe it'll have an effect on our side. I don't know. I'm not holding out, but we're trying to come up with some solutions to resolve some of those problems, and we'll have that news for you in the future. So comment below, oh God willing, comment below, subscribe for updates. If you like what we're doing, give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you at the next report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi. Hold on a second. Before you go, I want to make sure that you and your family are protected. Your online privacy, that is. Right now, go to virtualshield.com/go/nextnews and reclaim your right to privacy from intruding governments and corporations. You know, your information is not private unless you surf the web through an encrypted VPN or a virtual private network. That's what I'm doing now. Okay, I've wised up. The NSA, corporations, everyone's spying, taking your metadata, selling it off. Virtual Shield, however, automatically changes your IP address. Look at this. This was my IP address before, super big long one, and all of a sudden I activated it. Boom, activated the Virtual Shield, and then I got a new IP address. Now, how cool is that? Here's another shot. Old IP address, activated, got this new one. Will automatically change your IP address to protect your web browsing activities. Okay? Did you know that your web browsing activities can actually be subpoenaed in a court of law because your internet service provider is tracking every site that you go to? The United States, Canada, United Kingdom, and Australian governments just killed your privacy. Okay? I got the family plan. Get the family plan. It's only $29 a month, a small price to pay, and you get 20% off for Next News viewers when you go to the link that you see on the screen there. And make sure you get the upgrades, the premium add-ons, Protection Plus, unrestricted streaming, great for military personnel or traveling abroad, premium phone support, monthly maintenance, all these great things. Make sure you sign up with Virtual Shield. It's excellent applications, Chrome add-ons. It works for Windows. It works for iOS. It works for Mac. These are all excellent things. You can just download them, install them on your smart devices for your whole family. So sign up right now. Don't fall victims to companies like AT&T, Comcast, Spectrum, Charter, Verizon, who are controlling, collecting, and selling your online browsing history. Reclaim your privacy today. Get 20% off using the promo code NEXTNEWS. That's exclusive to Next News viewers. The link's right there. Go right now. Claim your 20% off and your right to privacy back. Comment below. See you in the next report. For the Next News Network, I'm Gary Franchi.
You possess the power to impact the global narrative. Please share this report, and to get more videos like this, become a Next News subscriber by clicking the link below. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.